bruised in the heel, fucked in the head, frozen ground, but the snake is not dead. Come, my brother, into the fields, labyrinth of sweat where all is revealed. Close your eyes to this simmering lake, float through waters where shadows take shape. Don't be alarmed in the palace of mist. Open your mouth for one final kiss. Sleep, my brother, in a flower bed. Don't take to heart all the things that he said. Bruised in the heel, fucked in the head, sing to the sky, the snake is not dead. A celebration to the east where a horse-drawn genius mystifies breath, balance, catch both. He does not fall this time. Brutes dance in angel's garb. Bloody hands hold no answers. The first addict, the beginning of shame. He was never given an acceptable reason for the rejection. The first father drowned his first son. And for what? For what? Because he was not able? He had no choice but to embrace the East with its spiritual decadence, abstinence, rats in the field under heavy feet. I am not my brother's keeper. I did not make him or myself, and when you get down to it, we never asked for this. Why'd you love him and not me, Dad? Why did you stroke his hair and pull mine? Why did you kiss him and bite me? And you wonder why I took the knife to him. You invented jealousy. Was this some sick experiment to see how far a fragile free boy could be pushed? Just another empty enigma. They tell us to succumb in silence. Fuck silence. Fuck silence. Fuck silence. Fuck silence. Tantrum. Little boy jealous of the man with a cock. First awareness of the penis. Him hiding nude behind the door. Flee from the bathroom. Her nude in the water bubbles, him ready, her yelling, change course, not that way, not now, not now. Oh, it's been so long. Don't fuck it up again. Don't fuck it up again, oh curse of mine. Curse on me, the wicked harlot. You, the cement cross I must bear, heavy laden. Been so long. I was young. I was stunned, but I always knew the man with a cock with a little girl on his lap. How big was he? None of your business. How big was he? How big was he? Preoccupation with the penis. Whose penis? All penises. All space cum shots. Length, girth, size. How big was he? I am innocent. I have none with which to compare. Bullshit. You weren't a virgin. How did I get here? Error male. Too much testosterone overflowing impregnates the landscape. Trees pop up overnight. How big was he? He was a man with a penis. Well, don't all men have penises? No! Some have cocks or pricks or rods or tools or some other piece of sporting equipment. I know. You mean like the sleeping bag, or the Gary Coleman lantern, or the John Phillips screwdriver. Oh, and do they put their tools in boxes? Yes, and sometimes the cat swallows galoshes, or maybe a socket wrench. Ratchet, squeak, honk, sustain, foghorn, bruise the alarm system. How big was he? Big enough to know better. And I purposely opened the door because I saw it all before. Telepathy. I knew everything then, sight unseen. Trauma. You feel trauma. Tell Mommy all about it. Oh, it was horrible. The snake winked mockingly, and the tree was beautiful. How could I resist? I idolized my father. I wanted to be just like him. Did I know the snake lied? No. Have fathers always been honest? No, because fathers are snakes. The family unit is wrapped in serpent breath. Bed breached in a sheet feast, banished for loving, the story of existence. He uncoiled eyes in the bedroom. X-rays see through the door. First drop splattered on the floor. The boy saw everything. And then retreated to the Tommy condition. Non-responsive. First loss. She climbed off me and onto that other rattle. And I lay helpless, unfocused. They splashed me with water and I became a laborer, the first 12 free. All that malarkey about cleanliness. The water turned white. Towel off and screech. Leave the boy outside of the house. He knocked in tears, screaming bloody Cain murder. Penises are knives that cut off sons and daughters. Mostly sons. Daughters can be used for satisfaction privately at later dates. Other penises are threats. Penis as lance, penis as saber, dirty penis, lascivious penis, improper penis. I knew on the stairs. Oh, just a joke. Penis as punchline, penis as key punch. Hearty laughs for adults only. Join the penis club as Louisville slugger, splotches on the sheet and a genius in drag, encapsulating, enchanting, evocative, elaborate, intoxicating penis, Bambi beneath the leaves. Hush, my brother, don't wake the shivering babe, cold ice dreams. All life begins with the snake, always back to the snake, back to the snake. Separation of church and state. I never meant for you to see this, and now that you have, I must leave. Blow up! The volcano erupts, loud-pitched volume. I ran upstairs and hid under the bed until she was gone, and the snake had triumphed again. And from that moment on, he took everything out on me, and I've always paid for the failings of others, just like him, just like Cain, just like Cain. Enter the field, my brother. Look ahead to endless tomorrows, endless acceptance, disgusting mouthful of sand, can't spit the curses through clenched teeth. Frustrate, 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 frustrate. Who will volunteer to feel my wrath? Who will volunteer the checkbook of existence? My brother was not an only child, and I am not his keeper, so back off, motherfucker! Whimpers of contempt for the self, and outside rainy existence, gray, cloud-filled, soul, torrential outpouring, silent, just a drizzle, filter, dig a ditch to support water, protect the house, protect the kids, protective device. He is the rubber of the sexual household, but holes are allowing fluid to seep through to the outside. And there is possession in the water. There is possession in the liquid. Light the yin and yang candles. Search the sky for a sign, a constellation, or a rider. Send another. Send the fearless one. Send the courageous one. Send the bull, the ram, horn, horse, spectacle over African plains and Midwestern defamation. There is danger in the water. There is danger in possession. And what is yours, and what is mine, and what belongs anywhere, over there, under here, this hidden target, this hiding fugitive, fondled, forgotten, not forgiven. Faster, Jimmy, faster on crack and Warwick cream and pills to pull the essence from your soiled soul, black and white and gray. And all the way home we hid and cried laughter in tones of pretend and penetration. I cried you into existence, laboring mother, manifest now on the wind, in the soft tones of blue, in the sweet whispers of granite. I mean it. We mean. You mean to me the world. You mean. Find the mean. Find the middle. Find the vortex. The shape of pleasure. The shape of free wailing. Back to the bed with legs open. And a Dr. Daddy beaming as he takes abuse in heated momentary cleansing. The mother opens herself reflexively, babbles incoherently of ages and sages and hatred and never again, motherfucker, you'll never touch me again. Leave me alone, you prick. Castrate the daddy, castrate the doctor, castrate the fantasy, cut off the untuned instrument, cut the wires, cut the strings. Mind races to extremes. Costly time-honored teasing, douse the king with gasoline, and options revert to queenly touch. Fire or tongue lashing? Choose fire, choose flame, choose to light the big one, choose to incinerate the past. Hey, honey, goodbye apathy, goodbye NJ, goodbye NJ. Come home so I can loosen my legs and drop the bomb in the hand. Some guy curling up to a magazine, storm in his loincloth, and the eyes possess all. The eye, underwater, vivid visibility, the vicarious vice of the voyeur. See, oh, see, hey, I-N-E, see, oh, see, hey, I, any, see, oh, see, hey, I, any stone unturned, upturned to the earth, extra light, step forward, store the seeds in grain barrier, arise to the clouds, clear, away with you, the fossil freakout. We fasted 2 weeks before celebration of water ceremony, sharing fluids and poetry, refilled the empty vessel. We thirsted for something more, but settled for clarity and coolness. I am confused. I am confused. I am confused by the jaded sounds. I am confused by the fading light. I'm cornered. I'm falling to breakdown again. I am clutching at wind, clutching at empathy, clutching at air, clutching at ethereality. I am gasping insane breath. I am squeaking mouse torture by killer cats born to fight, born to prey. Instinctual slaughter. Memory burns in their eyes. It's all glazed over. All brilliant, sharp, shiny shotgun glances and glassy gaze, so fragile, so sterile, as if I could shatter that look with a word, with an action, a union of myths, a union of Euclid and euphoria, scope far greater than the ego orgy so many fall into. Fuck my soul, mate. Fuck my soul, mate. Fuck my soulmate. Here, take him, take her, take the other, take your turn. Don't take the wrong turn. Take your turn. Take your turn. Turn away the glowing lover with light shooting out his pores, flooded, fatigued, but still pursuing the impossible, still seeking the incomprehensible, because it belongs. You belong here, over here. Underwear. I am shaking in my mania. I'm rocking back and forth in autistic articulation. I am reaching for the invisible. Reverse. Run out to the desert, to the river. Run down to reckless rejoicing, baptism and voodoo. Bop, hip, scoot, do. Scribble another note on the wall of sound. Tone inaudible. Words intermingle with pictures on cave walls. Amplified phonics. Large portraits. Movement in the stationary. And I cannot keep up with the world anymore. I cannot keep up with the traffic. I cannot catch the wave anymore. I cannot catch the wave. I cannot catch up. I cannot catch up to the speed, freak, faster formula, nonsensical swirl, scorched seed, jacked up, jacked up, jacked up, jacked up, jump, 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 jump. Juma drinking cognac on the Congos, talking Jimmy Delirium in mass quantities, and kidding with Al Hendricks about his bad boy alien monster son, and calling up the spirit of 69, taking us for a ride on his feathered back, screeching departure from the scene, departure from the field, blasting off, banzai, boom, bombed, 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 and soaring above us in and out of clouds, in and out of fogs, in and out of his body. First a bird, then a bat, then a boy, then a witch, then a doctor, then a crow, then a hawk, then a bright ball, and then explosions on explosions on explosions on explosions on explosions. Then a gray sky with a hint of rain. Silent seers disintegrated into dust, falling magically like angels on the skulls of stunned campers, kissing the foreheads of followers blinded temporarily by a flash and a future, a free future. And when we see ourselves in the act of another, where do we hide from the mirror? Too many trees swishing aimlessly pose a formidable barrier. But if you wait for a spell, I will break through your shell and toss away the fractured wall. And will you come out to play when the steel melts away? Or will you refuse to heed my call? 2 arms wrapped around the gendarme's drunken wanton boy on the ground. And as he hauls you in, you cling to his skin, oblivious to all the sound. Oh, I'm afraid I'm losing you. I'm afraid I'm losing myself too. I'm afraid of the lighted path, silver road. I'm afraid to go home. I'm afraid to go home. Oh, Amanda, you don't see me like this, staring out the window, desperate for a kiss. Stole a beat-up car and drove to Mississippi, holed up in a shack as the water rises to me. Oh, Amanda, you don't see me like this. Eyes shut tight while the spiral ladies twist in the wind in a song. You know, it won't be long till the firekeeper enters ablaze, prophesying about the final days, and no one ever stays, and no escape from this maze. I'm just an average Joe with a poetic soul, and when I write is the only time I feel whole. Unravel the scroll. Read on, dear Amanda. Read on until the sky turns gold. Blurry blessing on multitudes. Perfect abstraction. A sentiment. Where are you? Rope, twist, twine, tackle. Turn toward the reason. Responsible wet texture tonight. Shake water from your torso. Tumultuous exit. River empties. Drop by anonymous drop. Bewitching angel. Melody melodious. Take me away. Take me away. Take me back. Take me other. Just take me. Just take me. But beware the brazen hunger hidden behind rationality and remorselessness. Brazen hunger. I devour your neck. I devour your top. I eat you alive, Amanda. I feast on your fashion. Type O positive. Transfuse this vampire with waiting tongue, teeth, testimony on shot today. Guns on shot today. Pow! Pow! Course change, course change. I want that other road. I want the other path. I want the other corridor. I want the other door, Amanda. I want the lover's door. I want the lover's bed. Oh, the gown tickles my calves in the hospital, and I'm not myself today. I'm you. No, I'm not you. I'm not you. Not. Anti, fearful, discharge, unlikely today. I need a discharge. I signed the papers, but I still can't force any fluid out of myself, out of this cheap pen. Howls in the secret night. Rage wolves track blood and bedlam inside the coiled spring mind. Oh, it's uncoiling. Oh, it's snapping on me. It's snapping on me. It's snapping. And I cannot fight. this release. Purge, overflow, intoxicant, aura, unshot, one shot, kickback, feedback, racing toward flesh, action high, seams twitch, skin the same. Can't close the door, Amanda. Race to, cloth to, fetal trap syndrome on the way high. No hiding anymore. He smashes glass with his thought patterns. Unpatterned thought tastes bitter, brutal gardens. Eat the flowers, eat the frosty petals, drink honey, drink honey. We are rising, we are ascending beyond the magic, beyond the miracle, beyond the water and wine and fish and bread. We are riding stars straight to the potent brain, the highway brain, tickle and torch the past, stale, stagnant nipples. This is motherhood. This is the new beginning everybody's been looking for. This is the flying, free-form, spontaneous flight. This is the end. This is the beginning. This is the end. This is the beginning. This is the end. This is the beginning of another trip, another world, another whirl, another flight so beautiful, so raw, so intense, so goddamn intense. This is birth. Unstrap the legs. As wails become whispered sobs, become breaths. Deep intake. Extraction complete. A piece of me gone away to arrival. He is here. She is here. Precious sweat of creation, holy water dripping from my forehead. I love you, Amanda. In light, in darkness, in corners, in ancient ritual, in untamed ecstasy, in this moment, I love you, Amanda. Behold the boy. Behold the girl. Behold our child. We weep joy unto each other. Embrace. I want to live. Oh, how I want to live. Hi, I'm a man with a cock and my hand on the button all the time. Wallow in macho admiration for the tits and the ass, and the hand on the button makes me feel good, makes me feel strong. Steal the woman from a friend, and to be seen in public with her boosts my ego. To be scene with her in public is all I crave, with her hot shorts up into her crotch and her halter top with the huge chest. She was a Miss New Jersey pageant contestant, you know. She was a beauty. She is a beauty. She's my beauty. Dress up in bourgeoisie wardrobe and press against sweaty bodies for $92 million a pop. Expensive dances and a cheap ego thrill. Spying up dresses and down low-cut blouses. But she is with me. She is with me. I have a cock. I have a cock-loaded weapon of pleasant sensation in my trendy trousers. I have a cock. Look at me. The beauty queen is with me. I am worth something because she is on my arm. I am somebody. I'm a man, motherfucker. I'm a man, motherfucker. I'm a motherfucker. Cast thine eyes on the beautiful couple. I'm a free, fantastic person because I'm touching hands with a beautiful pawn. I am with an ornamental ornament. I am with a woman with a cunt and grace and flair, and she's with me, and I'm important, and I should flatter myself. I should flatter myself by throwing this in my dumb ex-wife's face, because then she'll see that I am a desirable person, and she'll regret her decision to leave me, and she'll kick herself in the pregnant ass and beg me to take her back, because I'm a man with a cock, and all that matters is the cock and the cunt and a grunt before sleep. All that matters is the physical. All that matters is the physical, because I am a man with my finger on the button. I make lots of money, and I own a house, and I own a car, and I own a piece of green property and an expensive stereo and a 46-inch television. And how could my ex-wife leave all this paradise? Stupid fucking bitch. I guess her boyfriend isn't fucking her hard enough because she's a bitch, and she'll take my boys. She'll take my boys and she'll slay their man-cocks, and I don't want them to see too much of her, because then they'll love their mother more than they love me, and my ego will not allow that, because I'm a man and all that matters is the cock. And I'll show all those motherfuckers. I'll make them kiss my ass, because I'm a man with a beauty queen and a cock. And I work hard to make lots of money for my boys and my woman. They belong to me, because I'm a man with a cock and an ego. And I am in control. I have the testosterone. I'm the man, baby. I'm the man, and a man can do anything. A man is supposed to treat people like shit to show how tough he is. Men drink and work and fuck, but the one thing they don't do is listen to women and anything they don't care to hear. I'm a man. So shut the fuck up, bitch, and suck my massive man cock. Maybe I'll blow my nuts in your mouth, or I'll fuck you until I fall asleep. And I don't care if you cry all night. And I don't care what you have to say, because I'm a man. And women are only good for cooking food, cleaning house, and fucking. Because women are stupid. Women are lower than shit. Women are pets. Women are cunts. Women should shut up. Women are not worth anything. Women are inferior to me, because I'm a man, and a woman should obey the cock man. The woman has no rights. Women are hood ornaments. Women are receptacles for man sperm. Women are garbage. Women are weak. Women are slaves. Women are for show. Women have no substance. Women are inferior, and man cocks rule the world. days we continued to alternately thrash and solidify ourselves, fall to port pieces. They created a blue cloud in which to travel, so we screamed finite development and calmed as sinister voices rattled our chambers to cause earthquake eyes trembling fanciful breakdown. We heard a world in spasms, moaning, wishing, whispering, in piecemeal plaster dripped from slow walls, breathing, sighing, heavily draped with the contents of 1,000 stomachs, regurgitating truth in the concrete philosophy of chew and slash, nibbling on dog-eared pages like rats flashing teeth to flesh baby toes, and the child in a trance, shitting his pants, the wonder of feces still dominant. Anything to get in touch with the insides, anything to get in touch with the insides. Pretend a makeshift dance to three, dance cheek to resourceful steps, 1, 2, step time. Hey, Manny, let's enlighten the child about time and space through the imagination context. Though the stars did fall on wide shoulders that night, we were lions, just flying around brains, just flying around cars, running up and down the deserted stretch of road, sitting over by the lake, looking up at the stars and the skies and the drenched, flowing ooze stars. Vivid Saturn vision, fascination with anything underneath, with anything unseen, such as sound from within, wailing and burping, air disguised as sound. It all emanates from air. Enter oxygen, exit relief. Enter oxygen, exit relief. Stolen moments in sand-blown castle air, skies drenched with the shooting stars of the days. When we wake up, will the sounds remain unchained? Will the sounds remain unchained? Can we sustain? Can we sustain? Can we sustain? Close your eyes, try to count the colors. So many hues in the corners of a throbbing mind, questioning all, leaving no stone unturned. Come fly beyond the ambrosia-filled sky. Come fly in chaotic circles. No finality, no conventionality. Lifetimes are moments, live day to day. Ancient youthful fantasy. Dreams break through to reality. Dreams break through to reality. Dreams break through to reality. Dreams break through to reality! Enunciate the dangers clearly. No cameras allowed at the edge. Holding on to yourselves will take all the power you can muster. And over at the edge, a razor chants cutting rhythms and bloodletting ensues. Oh, excuse the mess, but my eyes were unable to focus, and my hands shook sonic booms into the skin. Hell pilot, hell dog howling wolf tones in the night. Distorted instrument panel of the brain turning circles in gadget wonder. Spliced eye, to nose, to mouth, to flesh wounds hidden in discarded cavities. Other paraphernalia, the tribal medium, sail sail Nile, prepare for the drum bass made of mahogany mantle. Hanging skin and ribbons from sky nipples, pierced, plausible, Bonham sharp on the offbeat hand chance at fortune. Liquor and luxury drilling holes in the ozone cell walls of the dainty, painted stomach. No ache, just instant death stirred into liquid nitrogen and mercurial paste to other domains. Roses paint beauty, hiss of a tyrant snaking through the partition, step through regal, enter the July church anarchy, July church spell, July church choir of angels resounding truth. Don't be alarmed, sound the alarm from on high. The July church is a living, breathing entity staggering from the sea, dripping algae and paranoia, but overcoming itself with sonic force. And a plane takes off. Prepare for a turbulent flight. You don't have to know the levels, except that they exist. That's the one. Yeah. We play the maracas and the cats find them, the vibrations and the maracas. And it's a church service on the Spanish channel with music and parishioners. Cats gathering to fight and play in vibrations. And the cats respond to these maracas called Pope and church ceremony, although it's all a ceremony. Life is ceremony. We live, we dance, and we all play maracas for cats, and we all are cats responding to and chasing the maracas. And the child sleeps and dreams in the physical realm of possible abuse of the object, but he dreams, and we can chant or we can sing Catholic dirges in other languages, and we can speak other languages understood, and we understand this language, but the cats understand the maracas and the vibrations. Soon we will no longer need ritual or motion or language or structures. He chants, and the little boy sleeps and dreams, and it is okay. It's okay. It's okay to be confused. It's okay to run away. It's okay to gather together and to smoke and to talk and to share what we are. We share it by being it, and we can go to Mass in the morning, and we can take 2 hits of mescaline and some alcohol and smoke some hash in the afternoon, because they're all the same. The cat seeking out vibrations and maracas and poetry and life and unity. Did you ever think maybe we can fly? In fact, maybe we are flying, like the flyers, like the priest singing reflections, and the people walk so close to bring their own selves into focus. And when they come close to the glass, what do? Do they run from the reflection of self and the outer entities in here? See? Some of us have been here before, and we are still here. The priest chants, we chase maracas. The body swirls in the patterns of the dance, we chase maracas. Somebody sets up a poetry reading, we chase maracas. Somebody sets up studio time, we chase maracas. Somebody says, let's take a road trip down to Long Island, we chase maracas. Somebody says, hey, let's record a demo tape, and we chase maracas. And we're still chasing the maracas. We're still chasing the maracas. We're still chasing the maracas. We're still chasing the maracas because we seek to share energy. We seek to find energy when it is constantly there for the finding. And the child sleeps and dreams. We sleep poetry. We dream poetry. We create poetry in the vibration of maracas in cats. The cats create swirls of dance, and we leave words behind. We leave words behind. Then we ascend to motion. We ascend to motion. We ascend. We ascend. We ascend to. And it's never boring because infinite vibrations exist. We redefine good and evil. We create good and evil. And the child resists sleep, and even in that, he sleeps to sleep. Do we wake together? Do we sleep together? Do we wake separated? Do we sleep separated? And what is togetherness? And what is separation but the mirror image unfolding as we speak here together separately? Do we really need a context for the whole thing? We gather under the guise of poetry, and some dance and all dance, and some chant and all chant, and some speak and one speaks, and all speak in the one, and the one in all here tonight. We speak continuously, although sometimes not in words, and sometimes in words, and sometimes in motions, in turning away and turning towards simultaneously from all the points of the circle, points of departure for you, points of departure for me, points of departure for all of us. And if the child sees his mother smoke pot or fall on the floor laughing, crying out loud, hysterical, it's okay because he played the maracas with us and he saw the cats dance and he dances and found an outlet for energy, angry, sexual, playful, fear overcome because he made music with lights and walls and doors and curtains. And the curtains contain music if we find it, and the stones vibrate poetry if we find it. And you are a poem, and we are a poem, and I am a poem. And it's okay if your mother is sleeping with a different guy every night because he made music and we walked on ice down trails in the woods and dogs barked and lights flashed and some spoke and one spoke and all spoke at once. All spoke at once as a child sleeps and dreams and chases cat maracas as we do now, as we snuggle up to vibrations and create vibrations with which we can snuggle up. And if you can't snuggle up to me, that's okay. You can snuggle next to another and I will be there. We will be there. And it's okay because the child sleeps and dreams as his mother fucks in a vibration that draws the cats like the maracas, and the cats watch and participate with them in the creation of the vibration. And whether it's an 8-year-old playing a boring video game which isn't boring at all, or his mother crying out for a reason, what reason do we tell the mothers? What is the reason? We create it, and it creates us. You create me speaking, I create you listening, and it's all just our mutual creation. It can be physical, and it doesn't have to be physical, and it can be poetry, but it doesn't have to be because it already is. It is happening in your mind, and you are poetry, and you are the poem, and the guitar strings vibrate in and out of focus, in and out of pitches, in and out of vibrations. Poetry spoken or danced or conceived, created in your mind, in my mind, in the collective mind. And when I stop making poetry, I will sleep and dream again like the child drained, clutching maracas on his knees in the dark. So we grow tired and tune in on one perception, one sight, one vibration, and the mother cat dances in the light of darkness as the child sleeps and dreams in that other realm, not really the other, but the one and the same unified. And it goes up and down like a wave continually. Motion, stations, airy. It is still and it is alive. And it dances and it is alive. And she orgasms and it is alive. And he orgasms and it is alive. And her other sleeps alive and dreams alive the landscape we create. Soon we will turn the lights off and sleep and dream. And I won't write it or say it to you. I will dream it, and you will dream it too, like children, like the child making music, like the cats making music, like us intertwining, like us making music. We mask ourselves in guises of theory and thought, and we become the masks. We become the cats and the maracas. And that's only a mask for sex, but is not sex merely a mask for the cats and the maracas? Okay, and is this not a mask for something? Okay, I guess we can end here. Sorry, we're just going on.